Shohei Ohtani could be on his way to breaking yet another record during this historic 2024 season. It doesn't seem like it just keeps getting better for Shohei Ohtani. There's just no limit to what this guy can do. Hey, this is Mike Nelson of Dodgers Digest. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. I want to thank the almost 13% of you that have subscribed, but the ones that, of course, are watching these videos. But 86% of you have not hit that subscribe button yet. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any big Dodger news and content. Me and Brad J are bringing it to you every single day. Let's get right into it. Shohei Ohtani is chasing a Dodgers franchise record, yet another franchise record that was set way back in 1930. That's right, 1930. This headline comes from a pretty cool article that was posted on SportsIllustrated.com just minutes ago from Eva Geitham. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, but pretty cool article that goes over a lot of cool stuff about Shohei Ohtani and what this season has been, of course, for him, all the different milestones that he's reaching. But he's actually very close to breaking a pretty crazy franchise record that was set back in 1930. And I'm talking about the extra base hits. That's right, extra base hits. He might have the most extra base hits in Dodgers history. So this was set actually way back in the Brooklyn Dodger days. Imagine the last time somebody had 94 extra base hits. Babe Herman. This is before World War II, 1930. Brooklyn Dodgers. Freddie Freeman actually set the Los Angeles Dodgers, my mistake, set the LA Dodgers record last year with 90 extra base hits during the 2023 season. But now, it's looking like Shohei Ohtani could jump that. I mean, he could potentially, get those. He's now, got 80, so he could get 14 more to tie it, 15 to break it, and the kind of season that Shohei Ohtani's having, I mean, you have to bet on it. Like it goes over in the Sports Illustrated article, the Dodgers, we're going into Sunday's game 82-54, but there's now 25 games left in the season for him to get 14 extra base hits, 15 to break it, and most likely he will. In my opinion, I think he is going to break this record, and it would be something that would be hard to break if you think about it. I mean, will Shohei Ohtani have, that's something that we should think about. Will Shohei Ohtani have the kind of season that he's having in 2024 again for the Dodgers? I mean, this might be the best Dodgers season we'll ever see from Shohei Ohtani statistically, just everything all about it. I mean, the home run numbers and stolen base numbers, as we know, are at a historic clip. I mean, he could become, most likely is going to become the first 50-50 player in baseball history, which is pretty crazy to say. 50 home runs and 50 stolen bases. But Shohei Ohtani is getting there, right? And, with 15 games to go, I think a lot of people are betting that he is going to accomplish that feat. Now, in terms of this extra base hits record, it is going to be tough if you think about it, because he's got to get, in about 20 games, he's going to have to average, maybe an extra base hit or so. Not an extra base hit a game, but he's going to have at least half a base hit a game to have a chance, right? That's kind of strange, half a base hit a game. But anyways, you know what I'm talking about. When you look at the averages, the statistics, he's going to have to average, around there to have a shot to get this record, right? So, picking up a double, a triple, a home run, that's good. That's what he's going to need to get those extra base hits. Him hitting 14 home runs does seem kind of a stretch, right? I mean, I honestly think he's going to hit the 50 mark. I would be surprised if he had more than 50. I think he's going to, it's going to be hard. I mean, think about it. There's like 15 games left. There's going to be, I'm hoping, some games that the Dodgers don't have to worry about near the end. I mean, today's game against the D-backs might really decide a lot of things. Dodgers could potentially take a 6-game lead or, be back to 4. So, even if they're back to 4, next weekend, things could look a lot different for the Dodgers, right? They might be ahead 6-7 games with only 2-3 weeks left. That would be, looking at my calendar here, that would be 3 weeks left if the Dodgers were to get that sort of lead by next weekend. They got the D-backs today, Got the Angels tomorrow and Wednesday. Got an off day Thursday. And then this weekend, they got the Guardians. So, Angels got to be a couple easy W's right there, although we know historically the Dodgers have struggled with the Angels. And then this weekend will be a tough series at home against Cleveland. So, we'll see where they are next weekend. But, in terms of Ohtani and his personal records, that I know to him is secondary. But as Dodger fans, as baseball fans, we want to see Ohtani, break all the records he can break. And if he could set this franchise record, a record that was set almost 100 years ago in 1930, I think that would be historic, right? And he's 15 more home runs, doubles, or triples to get those extra base hits, and start breaking that. Start thinking about getting in the record books for the Dodgers. He's already going to be in the record books, regardless of what happens this year. If you think about it, I mean, regardless of what happens this year, Shohei Ohtani is going to be in the record books. He's already a Dodger legend, in my opinion. This guy has already cemented himself, and this is before even playing a playoff game, if you think about it, which is rare to say. In my lifetime, there's only been two players that have done this, that have cemented themselves as legends before the playoffs, and that's Manny Ramirez and Shohei Ohtani. Those are the two players that I think, were cemented as Dodger legends early on just by their performances, just how they were able to, carry the team during their Ohtani's still here, but if you look at Ramirez's time with the Dodgers, he was able to carry the team, in a way that I had never seen before, at least in my short lifetime here of watching the Dodgers. I would say I've been a Dodger fan, I believe, in my 20, I'm 28, so I've been a Dodger fan for, I would say, 20 years, maybe 21, 22 years. I started following the team pretty closely at 6, 7 years old, so I would say around there is when I started really following this team. But going back to Shohei Ohtani, I really think this is going to be it's already a historic season. He's got a good shot, like they talked about in the Sports Illustrated article, to break this record. Got a very good shot to set, all-time extra base hits for the Dodgers. Most extra base hits in Dodger history. He could do it. Freddie Freeman having 90 last year is already pretty crazy if you think about it. But, of course, he did it, in the entire season. Played almost the whole year, and he set that at the end. We still got 15 games left. So, Ohtani could definitely get – I think he's going to pass Freddie for sure. The question is going to be if he can get those – having 10, 11, I think he could do it. But having the extra, 14, 15 is what he's going to need to break this record. I'm personally saying he will, but – it is going to be difficult if the Dodgers, I think, are, we'll see where they are in a couple weeks, right? If the Dodgers are resting players the last week, if they're already clinched the division, then these records are going to definitely get tough. They're going to be tough to break then. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more Dodger content.